Once again, welcome to India Yoga Arogya series, and this video we will cover how yoga works on asthma. Asthma is one of the key problem today, and any condition from different generation, and mostly you can see a lot of youngsters suffering from asthma today. And asthma has a lot of practice, can be practiced, but only we are giving in a brief idea what are the main important area it works. Few of that area related practice we can introduce now, and further information you need, surely we can tailor-made program you do according to your need. And today's 5 techniques is particularly given a direction how asthma can really works for you and what it really makes the differences. And remember, this is not the final, but it is only kind of in a brief introduction to the asthmatic. It's in a long-term program, asthmatics, but surely you can overcome the problem or the trouble. And the first technique what we work on the breath, it is called mukhadhauti. It's very simple yet very powerful. Mostly in yoga practice, this mukhadhauti we are strongly prepared any beginning of the yoga teachings. And the first thing is how to do mukhadhauti. Anyone have any high blood pressure, heart related, you have to work very carefully and light. And then keep your legs approximately shoulder distance wider, and slightly bend the knee and bend front around 45 degrees. And as you smoothly inhale through both the nostrils, once you finished, exhale actively through the mouth with pulling your belly in below the navel. And again inhale through the nose actively. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. Inhalation through the nose, smooth and long. Exhale actively through the mouth. And repeat another 15-20 times of that, and you can take a break and repeat multiple times that. That has to be done early morning in empty stomach. And once it is comfortable, the next step it comes is Kapalabhati. Here the same technique in a little different way. What we do, the inhalation and exhalation both happens through the nose with the seated position with the spine uplifted. And here the mouth throughout the practice is closed. You are inhaling passively through the nose and exhaling actively through the mouth. And you can see this, the first technique, and slowly start exhaling and gradually pick up the speed. Little by little, you can try initially around 30 strokes for a minute. As you mastering it, increase up to 120 strokes for a minute. This is how Kapalabhati happens. After every minute and a half, stop and observe your breath for around a minute to 2, where the breath stops completely for some time, after it gradually restarts. Even Kapalabhati very helpful even you have some wheezing or the asthma attacks. And then there is a few asanas, there is a lot of asanas really works for asthmatics. But what a few areas is mainly works. The one of the area is in a backbendings. The asthmatics, the backbending is one of the boon. It helps a lot to make the breath lighter and easier. And among that one asana we picked from backbending, it is called Chakrasana. Chakrasana is one of the simple, but initially a beginners you need a little preparations. That is always you can take from the assisting the teachers. And always you have to lie down on your back, keep the legs approximately around 1 to 1.5 feet wider, then slowly take your palms under the shoulder. The palms and feet are approximately straight in line, and you can see the elbows and knees are in line. When that is comfortable, the first you have to raise the hips. First raise the hips and switch all your body weight into the legs. As that is comfortable, smoothly switch the body weight comfortably into the leg and make your arms straight up. And always make sure there is no stress on the neck and no tension on the neck. And the weight is approximately raised on all 4 directions, on all 4 limbs. And always make sure there is no stress on the lumbar either. And breathing should be as light and easy possible, and stay around 30 to 60 seconds. Once you finish, bend the knee and elbow simultaneously. How you lift it, similarly come back. Similarly come back. Take few breaths and relax. Once you relax for a while, and you can repeat again. Similarly, you can just raise the hips up, switch all your weight into the feet, and gradually make your arms straight up. And switch most of the work into the legs, and neck is totally relaxed. There is no stress on the neck, back is relaxed too. But it's a great expansion happens in the chest and the rich circulation on the head and releases the major tension from the shoulder and shoulder blade. Once you finish, similarly you go back, gradually go back, and this you can repeat anything between 3 to 10 times. An asthmatic and every day making on that, being there in the position around 30 to 60 seconds can help a lot. This is not only this, you can do Ustrasana, Dhanurasana, all of them are very helpful, but you have to be guided someone expert. Then the next one, it is called the twisting part. There are multiple different twisting asanas. Just one of the twisting is an amazing twisting also called Ardha Matsyendrasana. Ardha Matsyendrasana has a lot of variation to begin with, but any twisting asana is always helpful. Not during the asthma attack, it is hard, you can't breathe, but otherwise gradually building up twisting asana can really make a huge difference. Any twisting asana, the Ardha Matsyendrasana is just in one of that direction. First bend both the knees and place your right heel on your left side of your left hip. Keep the left foot on your right side of your right knee. Take your left hand back and get a good twist on your chest and hook your right armpit as close as possible. See, your major focus to bring and open your chest. Bring and open your chest. The armpit can come close as possible. Initially you can raise your hand and open the chest. If that feels good and comfortable, you can slowly go down and you can reach your knee, if you can, but never force. If that feels good and comfortable, and gradually take your palm on the opposite foot. And always remember, the expansion of the chest gives you a lot of support, and if it's very comfortable, even the next step, you can raise your hands and take your hands behind the buttocks. That is the other way, final position comes originally, and you can see that amount of work it does, not only the chest, on the waist and the abdomen, and one of the powerful for the respiration. Once finished, first release the back hand, then both hands, then the leg, and we'll repeat the similar on the other side. Not only this, there are many other twisting asanas you can pick and work for, really helpful for asthmatics. And the next part, apart from twist, what is the other key practice for an asthmatic is balancing. The balancing is another key. There are a lot of different balancing. There is maybe inversion. Your Shirshasana and Sarvangasana is amazing for it. And if you say standing balancing asanas, it may be Vrikshasana, Uttita Hasta Padangusthasana, or many other things. Or you are hand balancing asanas. One of the simple hand balancing asana is Kakasana. You just take a quick look on the Kakasana and sit on the squat or Malasana variation position. Then hook your both the armpit over your shin and take your palms around a foot distance away from your toes and keep the palms around shoulder distance wider, and the feet gradually raise your heels and bend the elbows and gradually come front. Make sure you breathe throughout. Most of the time we don't breathe here and we are trying to see our toes. Should not do that. Slightly look ahead and feels good and comfortable. Just try to lift or raise one leg up, just one leg, and you still feel very comfortable and confident. Then only lift the other leg. Otherwise, never raise it up. And always make sure you are focusing on unmoving point. Then gradually, after being around 30 to 60 seconds, slowly come back step by step and release. And then see, there are not only this, I told you there are multiple different variations. And also, people suffering from asthma, it's one of the other key practices, kriyas. We acted only two basic kriyas is mukhadhauti and kapalabhati, but you can do the jalneti, sutraneti, vamanadhauti. These are the key practices also for asthmatic, and you can always learn from some expert. They will help you to how to do these things, and that makes a huge difference into your asthma conditions. And whenever you need support, always India Yoga teachers always can help you for that purpose. And thank you for this wonderful viewing our video, and we will come with more videos soon into the different other issues. Dhanyavad.